Hey guys, this is Peter, and today I'm excited because I have something for you that is completely different. It's pretty exciting. You know, sometimes it gets a little monotonous seeing yet another box, but this one has some features I haven't seen anywhere else. So it's called the BeeLink SEA, which is good. I love the ocean. I'm going to open it up and show you what's inside this box. Oh, that's pretty classy. I like the manual right on top. That's nice. Here's the box itself. It's in a little... Alright, here it is. This is what's different about it. You'll notice it's kind of huge, but that'll make sense in a second. Let's get right to it. You'll notice on the back, there are two HDMI ports. One is in and one is out. That's pretty cool. What could that be for? It has USB 3.0 as well as a 2.0, as well as an SD slot. 3.0, that's pretty cool. Or is it? What could you do with that? Well, it also has something you really can't see, and that is a special bay. This bay takes a hard drive. Does it show us that? Well, there we go. There's the hard drive. There's a hard drive bay, and for that, I'm going to put in this drive I got from ADATA. Remember, it's the SU800. This is a really inexpensive. It's like a $40 solid-state disk. Really rips. Imagine copying things over through my USB 3.0 port. If it's going to be on this, I want to take a look at that. So I'm just going to insert this down. It looks like it takes 7 mil. This is a 7 mil drive, so it takes 7 mil and 9 mil. So you got to be careful of the alignment. Push. I'm done. I've installed a drive. All right. Well, because it has HDMI in and out and a drive, check this out. You can record. That is pretty cool. I'm going to be showing you an IPTV solution. Now you can record it on the box. What I like about having storage local is now that we're all running VPNs, is I can be running a VPN and still get to my storage because it's not out over my network. That's pretty exciting. Also, this has a processor we've never seen before. It's a Realtek 1295 and it's still using the Mali 820, so we're going to be able to see a different processor. So far we've taken a look at Amlogic ones across the board, with the exception of the NVIDIA Shield that has their own Tegra processor. But this one is going to be different. It is running Android 6. It does have DDR4, and it has 32 gigs on board. Even a little clock up front. Pretty excited to see this. The picture-in-picture 4K. Let's take a look at it. So, pretty excited. Let's see. It is 122 bucks, but if you consider, if this thing records, if it can record pass-through devices. Now, those have something that's copy protection for the HDCP. So I'm not sure if it'll be able to record all devices, but if it's able to record what I'm seeing on KODI or what I'm streaming over IPTV, I'm pretty excited. So what else is in this box? HDMI connector, good. Got to have one of those. Let's see, a power adapter, good. A remote. That's pretty cool. It's an IR remote, and I'm looking for a record button. I wonder how that's done. I wonder if I'm going to be able to use another remote. That's it, guys. Let's take a look at this. I'll see you at the TV. Hey guys, this is what it looks like when you boot the C, and it has a great interface. I've been playing with this a lot. I like this a lot. It does pretty well on benchmarks. I'll go ahead and run that for you. It has all sorts of features I've never seen on any box. Let me show them to you real quick. Miracast. That's this Wi-Fi kind of sharing. I have an app on my phone. It's going to try and connect to the TV. Right, here we go. I'm just going to choose start with Wi-Fi. It's looking for devices. It finds it, and there it goes. It's asking for permission. So I'm going to click accept. There we go. That's my desktop. So now I can go and do just about anything on my phone. Here we go. This is my phone. So as you can see, I have all sorts of stuff on here. Here, I even have KODI. Oops, just passed it. Wow, that ran pretty fast. So you can see I have the same screen here, and as I swipe here, it moves on the screen. And if I choose Exodus, it actually runs my Exodus. Okay, let's find out if it works. TV shows, most popular, picking any of them, picking, interestingly enough, it does work. Doing the same thing on my phone. Well, super dark. Alright, well that's Miracast, and that's pretty cool, because I hadn't seen that before on any of them. Here's something else I haven't seen. They call it HDMI-in. And there is an HDMI connector on the other end. And what did I plug into it? But another KODI box. And right now I'm watching some internet TV. So if I escape out of this, I can actually go and record this. Look, and it's recording at 1280 by 720.
What's the worst that could happen? You could get hooked, Ted.
So I'm actually recording this right now. It's going to the drive that's built into the unit itself, and this is pretty cool. So I did try plugging in a variety of different devices. I tried plugging in 2 different DVD players, and it didn't work. One, it came up and said, hey, this is copy protected. So there's a thing called HDCP, which is copy protection for over HDMI. And I did try the different settings. No matter how I changed it, it just gave me different types of errors. But here's something else that's pretty neat. I'm going to stop recording over here. I can take this same stream and apparently broadcast it. It does ask me for an IP setting, and apparently I can start broadcasting it. So I hit OK, and apparently right now, if you look up in the upper right, I am broadcasting it somehow. I haven't been able to get it yet. But what I do like about this, especially for internet television, is I can record stuff. I can actually make a recording date. Anybody that wants to watch IPTV from a different country, you may be able to get a good show, but when you're watching it at California time, over in Europe, it's a completely different time. But here you could actually set up a time. I really like that. All right, let me jump to this. Games work really well on this. I did like the fact that there's a web browser. It's the full Google Play Store. Here's the benchmark. Well, let me go ahead and jump to the chase. I did like the interface. I love the new features. The recording worked great. The picture-in-picture was kind of cool. You can only record things that come through the HDMI-in, and you only can record things that don't have HDCP. Let me show you the picture-in-picture piece. Look, I can take this and well, put it on my interface itself down in the corner or wherever I want. I can even, well, reposition it. Here, let me just grab another mouse and move this up. There we go. There. Now I can actually move from screen to screen and it'll stay with me, a live image. That is really cool. I can use any remote, as you can see. For some reason, it didn't like 720p. If it was set to 720p, or if I had it plugged into a TV that was 720, it was less than reliable. The Wi-Fi was solid as long as it was connected, but sometimes I had to reconnect it, which was a little odd. But other than that, it was a pretty solid performer. I enjoyed playing games on it. I did that a huge amount, and the hard drive was really neat to have by. So what I did in order to get these recordings and the samples that I'm going to show you is I took my Minix box and I plugged it to the in, and I was actually running this IPTV software. I'll put a link to that. That's a really neat video as well. Look at the quality of these recordings. Here, I'll have a few that I got for you.
And claimed further evidence can be found by examining ruins that are...
Harley did
This
that.
is
Yeah. Your
recorded.
dad didn't build
No,
this.
they just hired him to pilot it.
These
Okay.
are great.
Hey boys, those flea and tick chewables
And,
your
this
owner
was
gives
a
you
high-quality
only kill fleas and
commercial.
ticks after
Now,
they
I
bite
did run
you.
some benchmarks on this. I was expecting to see bigger scores. I was expecting to see something out of the ordinary because it's a different processor. I did run it through here. I ran it through a lot of the testing, and as you can see, even in 3D, it looked really good. But the score is not that amazing as far as 3D goes. In fact, we've seen better. It just ran so smooth. So the video chip I like and hate at the same time. So I really like the features. So I guess I get an innovation award. Yeah, this is more that IPTV stuff that's actually running on my Minix box that's coming through the HDMI input. So it's all recordable. This is actually a recording of that. Some neat stuff. It's just you can't record whatever you want. You just have to record. Oh, it does have a time shift in it. So you can set it up to record things even when you're asleep. That's cool. I did like a lot of pieces of this box. I'll put a link down to it below. It isn't perfect, but it's good. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.